Kaz. And then Kelis and Nas. You gonna get to that today?
Yes, I saw the entire interview, so I have some words about this one.
You have some you don't seem too happy.
No. We'll talk about it in Flashing Lights. We'll cover it.
Call right now, 800-223-9797. I also jumped on the phone with John Legend yesterday. What time y'all want to air that phone call? Because John Legend had some words, fam.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Ordinary people?
After his texts were aired out, you spoke to him afterwards.
I talked to him after his text went public courtesy of Kanye. He called me and was like, we need to talk. Press record. I got to go to an event and then I got to get on a flight, but we got to talk.
John Legend said press record.
Yes.
Do we have that audio?
Yes.
All right, just hold it. We'll get to it. But this morning, Ebro, we have Summer Jam tickets for Lord Never Loses. It's a lot going on today.
It's real?
It's Friday.
Fam.
My eyes hurt.
And it's not your allergies.
My temple.
It's a lot.
Yo, how's the week been then?
It's been a lot. It's been a lot this week. Yo, Tom Brokaw just got thrown in the fire.
Yo, Tom Brokaw was like fired quick too. Tom Brokaw was like, bang. You requested to meet with me on 2 separate occasions 23 years ago regarding your career. On 2 separate occasions we met. Nothing. Or that. Yeah.
Lauren Styles got the 411 on the flash. Lights.
It was a big day, big night last night for NFL fans and football fans alike. And and this was by John's request to have this conversation had.
Got it. All right, we shall wait. Also, so yesterday we saw the headlines. Kelis accuses Nas of physical abuse during their marriage. So I saw a lot of people going, oh, Kelis is washed up. She just needs money. We haven't heard from Kelis in a really long time. But then I was like, you know what? I've actually seen Kelis, like, she remarried and moved on. And you never really see Kelis. There is no interviews about her relationship with Nas. She's never really gone to the press. I was like, let me watch the interview.
Okay. So
I see the interview. The interview is about 45 minutes to like an hour long. And in the interview, she talks about so many other things. And then when they were digging into her relationship about Nas, she talks about the highs and the lows. She's like, look, we were 22. She was like, we were in love and we were reckless. And she was like, I wasn't an angel. She was like, she's like, I'm a girl from Harlem. I fight back. And then they asked him, did it ever get physical? She's like, yes, we got physical. And that's when we knew it was toxic. And then she recalled certain instances. But when she was talking about the situation, she kept saying, look, I'm not painting myself as a victim. He was my husband. And after the physical abuse, she was like, I wanted to make my marriage work. She was like, so he was my husband. She kept saying we were married. So I was trying to push through. So it wasn't until I got pregnant when I realized I can't bring a child into this environment. So the way she spoke about it, I really felt like she was being fair. You know what I mean? She kept saying like, yo, we did it together. Like she was like, I fought back. So it was just really interesting to see how everybody was painting her as if she was the only one that was just all of a sudden accusing Nas of, like physical abuse.
All the headlines that came out was like Nas used to beat on Kelis.
Yes. And of course, everybody was going to put up a salacious headline, But she did admit to it. She talked about, them getting really drunk and getting, it got really dark at some time. She's like, we had our highs, we had our lows, we were young, we were married, there was a lot more to it. And she's like, look, you've never seen me gone to the press before. I never did interviews because I'm very private about my life. She's like, and my children will see this. But, I just thought it was really unfair how people were trying to just tear her down all of a sudden because...
Was it people were trying to tear her down?
What? I saw a bunch of tweets saying, yo, she hasn't put a record in how long, she needs money now, she's washed up. I'm like, she's remarried, she has a new family. She put out a book and, now she's a chef and she has a really, a catering company that does very well in food trucks. She's good.
I could see people tearing her down because she was trying to get money for a long time. So this would probably seem like another tactic to just.
Well, he just got 40 million. That's why he just got 40 million.
And the trying to get money, it was interesting because they brought it up, and she's like, when I was pregnant, she was like, I put a large chunk of my money on a down payment on a home. She was like, and she said that he didn't put up his end of the bargain, which was he was supposed to make the monthly payments. She was like, when I got home from giving birth, she was like, my home was going into foreclosure. So she's like, of course I'm going to go back. She's like, we had a deal. She was like, there's a lot of things that people don't know. She was like, at the end of the day, she was like, I'm going back to she's like, I fought for the money that's fair, that's due, in our agreements. So I don't know, guys, but I just thought it was really unfair how people kept cooking her. They were cooking
See,
her.
I didn't see that. I just saw the other headline, so I had no idea about those things.
Right.
And I saw her post something that said, I was super cool, but now I'm super strong. #brave.
Yeah. And this is the reason why a lot of women don't speak out about their abuse, again, is because people are quick to throw them under the bus. But when you watch the interview, you see that she really holds herself accountable for a lot of things. And we've seen it in our relationships with our friends, too. Mm-hmm. That's your flash and lights report. Time is 7:04, going up to 57 degrees. Alternate side parking rules are in effect.
Coming up, we got a list, man. It's called Congratulations, You Played Yourself. We put items on there. And, you know what? I thought about putting the Jets on there. But they really didn't have a choice last night.